Hello all, this is Om Prakash Yadav. So today I am going to analyze the velocity of the quick return motion mechanism. Okay, so through one problem I am going to analyze actually, not how I. So I have taken one problem and I will analyze that how to solve this problem, yeah, how to analyze the velocity of different point, different body of the quick return motion mechanism. This is the inversion of single slider crank mechanism, and this is very important mechanism. Most of the time when they want to ask some difficult question, then they are asking on the quick return motion mechanism. So let us see what is the question. So this is O1 O2, this is what O1B, this is the crank. This angle is 45 degree and this crank is rotating in counterclockwise direction with an angular velocity of 40 revolution per minute. So I have converted into radian per second just by using the formula 2 pi n divided by 60. So you can convert into radian per second. So angular velocity radian per second of the crank O1B becomes 4.1866 radian per second. Okay. So this is O2, this is link O2D and this is DR. This is D, this is R. This is your slider. Actually this is RAM where we are putting a tool. When we are using this mechanism in shaping machine. Okay. So that dimension are given. Look at here. This O1 O2 is equal to 800 mm. This is 800 mm. O1B is equal to 300 mm. O2D is equal to 1300. This is O2D. That is what 1300 mm. This DR is equal to 400 mm. So dimension is given. Dimension is given. So what you have to do first of all? So first of all, you take some suitable scale and make the configuration diagram. Whatever scale you want to take, you take. But your diagram should not be very small or your diagram should not be very large. Okay. So by taking some suitable scale, first of all, you make this. This is what the configuration diagram. That should be in scale. That should be in scale. So let us discuss that how to draw this. Maybe for you are not able to draw. So just for your help, I am explaining. So what you have to do first, you draw a vertical line, vertical center line. Then you take a point O1. O2 is equal to 800 mm. So cut 800 mm. So you have got this O1 O2. Now look at here. This is 300 and this angle is 45. So from here, make a line which is making an angle of 45 degree. Then you cut a 300 mm. You have to cut in scale. Whatever scale you have taken means you have got the point B. You have got the point B. Now you look at this link of O2D is passing through B. So O2D is 1300. Now join, put a scale here and extend the line. How much equal to 1300 mm in scale? So you have drawn this O2D. O2D. At this there are 2 points B and C. This point B is on the slider. This point B is on the slider. This slider can reciprocate along the link O2D. So this link B is on the slider and this link C is on the slotted bar. This O2D is known as the slotted bar. So point B is on the slider. This point C is on the slotted bar. But for the time being, this both the point B and C are coinciding. Okay, clear? So, okay. Now from here, this distance is 200. So above 200, draw a center line. Then from here, cut 400 from this. You will get the R. Make a slider. So your configuration diagram is ready now. Your configuration diagram is ready now. So before drawing the velocity diagram, you have to calculate velocity of at least 1 point. Velocity of at least 1 point. So you have calculated. Look at here, this crank O1B is rotating about this O1 with an angular velocity, you know. So what will be velocity of point B which is on the slider? So this O1B into its angular velocity, that is omega O1B. Let us put the value. So O1B is 300 mm. So in meter will be 0.3. So 0.3 and this is 4.186 you are getting velocity of the slider is equal to 1.256 meter per second. So you have got velocity of at least 1 point. Now what you have to do to draw the velocity? Now I am going to draw the velocity diagram. So you take a reference point which is showing what the fixed point. So I have taken this O as a reference point. So this both O1 and O2 are the fixed, so both will be together at one place. That are what the reference point or fixed point are the ground. So for velocity diagram, what scale I am going to take? Scale for the velocity diagram I am going to take 0.25 meter per second is equal to 1 centimeter. This scale I am going to take. So 0.25 meter per second is equal to 1 centimeter velocity diagram scale. Okay, and I have taken the reference point. Now what you have to do, you follow this procedure I have written here. Following this procedure, you can draw. So directly I will explain here and I will draw, but for your help I have written here, so that you can revise later time. So this will help to you when you are going to revise, because you forget after some time. So let us start to draw the velocity diagram. So I have taken this reference point. Look at here. I am going to see point to be seen B with respect to O1, and here is the procedure. So I am going to see the point B which is on the slider. From where? From this O1. जब आप O1 से देखेंगे B को, then what you will see that they are rotating in that direction. So velocity of point B, when you are looking from O, that will be perpendicular to O1B but in the direction of rotation. So perpendicular to O1B but in the direction of rotation. So this will be here, and how much? 1.256 meter per second. So draw a line. So you are looking from O1, तो O1 से आप draw करेंगे perpendicular to O1B, आप line draw करेंगे, और कितनी बड़ी line draw करेंगे? Is equal to 1.256 meter per second in a scale. Your scale 0.25 meter per second is equal to 1 centimeter. तो ये कितना हो जाएगा? 5 centimeter. तो यहां से आप 5 centimeter ड्रा करेंगे. So you have got the point B, and what is this? This is the velocity of point B in magnitude and in direction. This is the velocity of point B. So this is what? Perpendicular to O1B. Now you look at, now I am going to see the point C. I have told that this B and this C are coinciding, but this point B is on the slider and this point C is on the slotted bar. Now I am going to see the point C. Look at here. कहां से आप देखने जा रहे हो point C को? तो हमने पहले C को देखा O2 से. कहां से देखा? O2 से. This C is on the link O2D. I am looking from O2. So what you will get, that velocity of point C on the link O2D will be perpendicular to this. That will be what? Perpendicular. I am not drawing here because this becomes the rough. So let us don't draw here. Just you understand. Perpendicular to this line. So velocity of point C will be perpendicular to OD. You are looking from O2. So draw from O2. So draw from O2. You are looking from what? O2. So draw from O2 what? Perpendicular to this O2D. This perpendicular to O2D. Draw a line perpendicular to O2D. So this is what the perpendicular to O2D line. Just by using mini drafter or set square, you can draw perpendicular line. तो आप जहां से देखोगे ड्रा वहां से करोगे, जहां से देखोगे ड्रा वहां से करोगे. तो आपने कहां से देखा? O2 से. तो O2 O1 एक ही जगह है, तो वहां से ड्रॉ करेंगे परपेंडिकुलर टू O2D. सो परपेंडिकुलर टू O2D हमने ड्रॉ कर लिया. अभी हमको पॉइंट C फिक्स नहीं हुआ, तो फिर कहीं और से देखेंगे, दो जगहों से एटलीस्ट देखेंगे अगर फिक्स नहीं हुआ. Now I am going to see the point C from B. Now I am sitting on the slider and just looking that where C is going. तो जब आप स्लाइडर पे बैठ के ही इस स्लॉटेड बार के किसी पॉइंट को देखेंगे तो आपको लगेगा दिस C is moving along what this O to D, या आप C पे बैठ के B को देखेंगे तो क्या लगेगा इस स्लाइडर O to D के along क्या कर रहा, मूव कर रहा. ओके, जस्ट रिवर्स थिंग विल हैपन. तो जब आप पॉइंट C को B से देखेंगे देन यू फाइंड दैट पॉइंट C इज मूविंग along लिंक O to D. जैसे आप बस में बैठ के जाते हो तो लगता है पेड़ पीछे जा रहा है, ठीक है, जबकि पेड़ पीछे नहीं जा रहा, बस आगे जा रहा. सेम थिंग विल हैपन. पॉइंट सी नहीं जा रहा लेकिन बी आगे जा रहा, तो आपको लगेगा कि सी पीछे आ रहा. ओके, तो आपने कहां से देखा पॉइंट सी को? पॉइंट सी को आपने देखा बी पे बैठ के, तो बी से ड्रॉ करेंगे. देन पैरेलल टू ओ टू डी यू ड्रॉ ए लाइन पैरेलल टू ओ टू डी. Then intersection of these two point, intersection of these two line will be the point C. So this is what the point C. अब इसको आप कंप्लीट कर लीजिए. अब इसको जो आपको फाइनल मिल गया उसको कंप्लीट कर लीजिए. So what is this O2C? What is this O2C? This is the velocity, absolute velocity of point C. This is showing the absolute velocity of point C. So from here you can see that B is going here and C is going here. So velocity of B and C is different and in different direction. Now you have fixed the point of B and you have fixed the point C. Now you see the point D. You see the point D. So on the link O to D, you know the velocity of point C and D is on the extension of that. So just by the relative formula, you can find out the velocity of point D on this. So point D will be just on the expansion of this OC line. So how to get it? Just you applied the relative formula. That is what on the configuration diagram is equal to what on the velocity diagram. So this O2D divided by O2B. This O2D divided by C on the slotted bar. So O2C is equal to what in the same velocity diagram? Suppose this is what D. So this O2D divided by this O2C. So whatever you are taking in the configuration diagram, similar ratio you have to take for the velocity diagram. So O2D, O2C, you know. This O2C can be measured. Now this O2C can be measured by the measurement. You can know what is the value because you have drawn the velocity diagram. So from here what you are getting, this O2D is equal to O2C. O2D is equal to O2C and O2D divided by O2C. This is work capture. So from measurement you know that in my scale this is 4.3. O2D is 1300 and this O2C can be get from the measurement, not given but by the measurement this O2C you are getting 1040. So finally O2D is equal to what? 5.375. Okay, so O2D is 5.375. O2D means what? Absolute means from O. तो यहां से आप इतना 5.375 कट कर लेंगे तो जहां पे भी आपको मिलेगा that will be the point D. That will be the point D, and from O to D will be the velocity of point D. From O to D, from this O to D will be the velocity of point D in magnitude and in direction. So you have drawn the velocity of point D. Now you have to see the point R. Now I am going to look the point R. So first I am looking this point R from D. जब आप D पे बैठ के R को देखेंगे then velocity of point R will be perpendicular to RD. ठीक है, जब आप D पे बैठ के R को देखेंगे तो R की velocity क्या होगी? Perpendicular to RD. आपने कहां से देखा? D से देखा. कहां से देखा R को? D से देखा. तो D से ड्रॉ करेंगे क्या? Perpendicular to RD. तो आप perpendicular to RD लाइन ड्रॉ करेंगे. You draw a line perpendicular to RD. Draw a line perpendicular to RD. So you are not in the position to fix the R. So let us see from some another point. Now I am going to see this point R from fix. जब आप फिक्स पे बैठ के देखेंगे या यहाँ पे ये भी आपका फिक्स है, यहाँ पे बैठ के देखेंगे, then what you will see that this ram is reciprocating. This point R is reciprocating along this. This means what? Along the horizontal direction. तो आप कहां से दे रहे हो, देख रहे हो फिक्स है, तो ये आपका फिक्स पॉइंट है। जब यहां से आप देखोगे तो ये हॉरिजॉन्टल डायरेक्शन में रेसिप्रोकेट करेगा। जब हॉरिजॉन्टल में रेसिप्रोकेट करेगा तो ऑफ हॉरिजॉन्टल में लाइन ड्रॉ कर दीजिए, और जहां पे ये दोनों लाइन कट करेंगे दैट पॉइंट विल बी स्मॉल r. So whatever is the capital letter in the configuration diagram, in the velocity diagram will be represented by small letter. So I have written a small r. Now you complete this line. Now you complete this line. So look it here. Now what is this? What is this vector? So this is showing the velocity of point R, that is ram, in magnitude and in direction. This is what the velocity of ram from here to here, velocity of ram or absolute velocity, because this is from what to fix. This is from fix. Now look it here. What is this of BC? So this is what the velocity of point B with respect to C. What is this BC? When you are sitting at the slider and looking to the point C, you are sitting at the slider looking to the point C which is on the slotted bar, then you will find that velocity is this BC. Its direction will be from C to B. Already I have told that direction will be from C to B. So its direction will be from C to D. So this is what direction of BBC, but direction of BCB will be just from B to C. Now you look at here, what is this? So this is what the velocity of ram R with respect to D. Velocity of ram, this is RD, so velocity of ram with respect to D, its direction will be from D to R. So its direction will be D to R. So I think this is very clear. This is very clear. You can draw the velocity diagram. You can get each and everything. So now your velocity diagram drawing is completed. Now next step is to do the calculation. Next step is to do the calculation. I think you have noted this table, so I can remove this table. This is very important when you forget and you are going to revise. जब आप रिवाइज करोगे तब इसकी जरूरत पड़ेगी। अगर आपके पास टेबल है, ये तैयार है, फिर देखते ही आपको याद आ जाएगा स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोसीजर आपको करना क्या है। देन इजिली यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड। एक्चुअली होता है क्या, ये थोड़ा भूलता है, जल्दी भूलता है, तो ये उसके लिए आपको, आपके हेल्प के लिए है। अदरवाइज if you have a lot of practice, then directly fatafat you can draw it. There is no problem. Now I am going to do the calculation part. So what they are asking, actually I have not shared with you that what they are asking. They are asking velocity of the riser. They are asking angular velocity of slotted bar, this O2D. They are asking velocity of point C. They are asking velocity of point B with respect to C, that is BC. This thing they are asking. So let us move and calculate one by one. So velocity of ram VR is equal to this, just you measure by the scale, OR into scale. This OR into a scale. So this OR by the measurement in my scale I am getting 5.9. What I am getting? 5.9 centimeter, and 1 centimeter is equal to 0.2 meter per second. So I am getting velocity of the ram VR is equal to 1.475 meter per second. So you have calculated the velocity of, calculation is somewhat easy, just drawing is somewhat difficult. Now velocity of point B already you have calculated. Now velocity of point C is asking. So what will be velocity of point C? Direction is here, just I am calculating the magnitude here. So velocity, this is point C, this OC into scale. So this OC into scale by the measurement I am getting OC is equal to 4.2. Just I am getting this 4.2 into scale 0.25 centimeter, then this much meter per second. So I am getting velocity of point C is equal to velocity of point C. I am getting 1.05 meter per second. 1.05 meter per second. Now he is asking, what he is asking, the angular velocity of link O to D and VBC. So VBC, let us calculate VBC, velocity of point B with respect to C is equal to what? This BC into scale. So this BC into a scale. So by measurement, I am getting BC is equal to 2.7. What I am getting 2.7 into a scale is 0.25. I have taken this scale, this much meter per second, or this velocity of point B with respect to C, I am getting 0.675 meter per second. Okay, this thing I have calculated. Now he is asking what is the angular velocity of link O to D. What they are asking, angular velocity of link O to D. So you have to know the velocity of point D. So velocity of point D, or we can say that velocity of point D with respect to O2. Velocity of point D means what? The absolute velocity. Absolute means what? From the fixed. So fixed is what? O1, O2, whatever you say. O2, I have taken O2. So velocity of point D with respect to O2 is equal to what? This OD into scale. So this will be what? OD into a scale. This is what? From here to here. OD into scale. So OD is equal to, I am getting 5.375 into scale 0.25. So velocity of point D, that is a velocity of point D with respect to O2. O2 is equal to, I am getting 1.343 meter per second. 1.343 meter per second. Then what will be angular velocity of this link O2 D is equal to velocity of this point D with respect to O2. Just you take the magnitude divided by O2 D. So this is what? 1.343 divided by O2 D, and this O2 D is equal to what? 1300 mm. So meter will be 1.3. So I am getting omega, this O2D is equal to 1.033 radian per second. So you are getting angular velocity of this slotted bar O2D is equal to 1.033 radian per second. So okay, it's also direction will be what? Counterclockwise. So slowly you have calculated all. Just you measure and multiply the scale. You measure and multiply the scale to get the answer. Nothing else. Calculation is very simple. Just you tick here that point B is on the slider and this point C is on the slotted bar. Look at here. Velocity of point B is here and the velocity of point C is here. So their magnitude and direction both are different. Just for the time being they are coinciding, but B are on the slider and the C is on the slotted bar. Okay. So thank you very much. I will see one more problem on this. Okay. Thank you.